Okay, so this is another 2-pet Menagerie battle against Blingtron4999b and his 2 Protectron bots. So we're going to be using a tiny Bog Beast and a Molten Corgi to kill these guys. The reason we're using these guys is because they're both elemental pets, and they're going to be taking reduced damage from most of the mechanical abilities these guys are going to be throwing at us. The reason we're using these 2 pets in particular is because they have beast ability moves, and these robots have what's called Roboflage. Kind of silly name, but basically it causes them to take damage as if they were critters. So we need elemental pets that do beast damage. So we're using the tiny Bog Beast with Clobber, Leap, and Rampage, and the Molten Corgi with Bark, Cauterize, and Puppies of the Flame. And then our leveling pet is level 5 at least, because Armageddon does 311 damage to normal pets, and it's hard to kill him without him casting that. So we want to make sure that our leveling pet's going to survive that. Okay, so against Blingtron, we're just going to go ahead and hit Rampage, and that's going to do all the work for us. 3-round ability, does about 500 damage each round. And it should kill Blingtron the first time, like that. He's going to come back to life, and we're going to click Leap. He's going to kill himself, basically, which is why we click Leap. We don't care how much damage it does, but this gives us the first move against this next guy. So since we have the first move, we're going to go ahead and click Leap again, because Rampage is still on cooldown. Now he's cast Reflective Shield, which basically reflects the damage that we do back to him. So we're just going to hit Clobber to avoid that. He's going to switch out to his other pet. Well, he usually switches out to his other pet. Well, we're just going to click Rampage. There he goes. And then we're just going to click Rampage again. Now, we're going to end up dying because of Reflective Shield most likely, but we're going to do a lot of damage to this pet in the process. So that's fine. I mean, he's almost dead, so that's good. So now we're going to bring in our Molten Corgi to finish this first guy off. And we'll just use Bite, or Bark, I'm sorry. And that'll kill him. Now he's probably going to cast Ion Cannon. He always likes to get that off, so probably there's a threshold deal going on there. But the Molten Corgi is great against this guy because we've got Cauterize, which is going to heal for half of the damage that he just did, plus 269. So we get a lot of health back. Plus he's recovering for a couple of rounds, and just enough time for us to finish him off. Now once the second pet comes back out, because remember we stunned him and he went and changed pets on us, we're going to switch to our leveling pet, who's almost dead now, but that's okay, because he's just going to cast Reflective Shield again. And then we're going to switch back to our Molten Corgi to finish this guy off. So he's got Reflective Shield up, and our Cauterize is off cooldown, so we'll just go ahead and heal. And then we'll just continue to bark for a while. And now we'll go ahead and heal again off cooldown, because we know he's going to cast that Ion Cannon at some point here. He casts Reflective Shield. So when he casts Reflective Shield, basically when there's 2 charges of Reflective Shield, your best move is always going to just be to hit Puppies of the Flame. What this does is basically it just absorbs all the damage that he does. It actually does a little bit of damage to him, and also it just completely avoids that whole Reflective Shield mechanic. So it's a double win. In this case, we actually absorbed Ion Cannon as well, so it's a pretty good filler. We could heal again, but he's probably still recovering. Let's just kill him, see what happens. I know he can't cast Ion Shell for a while, and I'm really not afraid of Metal Fist at all, so we'll just finish him off here. You could heal if you wanted to, but it's really not that necessary. Okay, so that's it. That's the 2-pet strategy for Blingtron and his 2 Protectron bots. Now, keep in mind there is some RNG with this fight. It's not 100%. You do need a level 5 pet, and you know, there can be some RNG that can happen, so just you know, kind of figure out the little intricacies with Puppies of the Flame and Cauterize, and you should be able to 2-pet this pretty easily.